Hello everyone, greetings to you all from our exclusive educational updates in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So far we completed general common topics meant for all the subject teachers in the month of November for cluster complex meetings. So we discussed it elaboratively for about 35 minutes. Then you can also have a session on mega parents meet preparation and best practice strategies. So with this general information, now let us go to the third part that is exclusively meant for our subject English. So let us discuss the three important PPT information supplied officially by SCERT Andhra Pradesh with regard to model lesson, here unit 8, the sermon at Banaras, then SSC detailed action plan, and as well as the thematic elements of the lesson, right? So let us now go to the actual PPT information supplied by the SCERT. So here PPT 1 comprises the 100 days action plan where we have the suggestions, inputs, guidelines, and study hours timetable that is being prepared, and it is in the pipeline. It will be officially released by or within couple of days for each subject, highlighting the difficult level topics, giving due weightage for the difficult subjects, giving additional time, which helps all schools follow uniformity and a purposeful academic structure. So please read out this snippet information for our students and teachers point of view with regard to class 10 action plan. So detailed lesson wise preparation was given, having high value units, frequently tested topics, recurringly or repeatedly asking questions, where patterns were identified. These were placed at the top of the study sequence. So one important hallmark of this year action plan is that there will be two types of materials. One which is meant for slow learners, and the other material is meant for high profile or high achievers, right? So in our regular terminology we call A and B grade, and in other words for slow learners we have the terms called C and D grade, target audience. So directed by Director of School Education, we would like to have positive and motivational names for these type of target students. So very soon we will release that word, and the study material is also being prepared for level 1 and level 2, addressing the learning gaps of the slow learners. So here academic monitoring will be provided, timeline and targets will be given, and a dedicated morning study hour and evening assessment work. 3 full-length final model papers will be administered to simulate the real environment and testing students' readiness. So apart from regular school assessments including FA3 and pre-final, these are also incorporated in the same SSC action plan as suggested by SCERT and DGE. So it will have to have overall impact and increasing the students' pass percentage across the all subjects, and with special reference to mathematics, English, and science subjects. So with this, now let us move on to the model lesson. For this, I have prepared an elaborative video focusing on the lesson, but let us now have a cursory glance at a time. Let us go through the contents of this PPT for model lesson preparation at our respective venues. So first item comprises learning outcomes. Then let us observe this very eye-catching and very impactful and visually appealing Siddhartha's journey to enlightenment. So cover started with the sheltered prince, witnessing suffering, seeking truth, meditation, the Buddha. So this is called metamorphosis, right, in terms of the transformation, right? So then overcoming grief through realization, achieving peace through understanding. Look at the infographic information here present in this PPT. Wonderful. And the ceremony's core message here are acceptance, embracing loss as a natural part of life, wisdom, understanding the universal nature of suffering, mortality, recognizing the inevitability of death, and finally detachment. So we have the extracts from the lessons before you read activity, then followed by brief information about the important keywords of the lesson, what is sermon, and in general and particular uses, how is different from lecture, then a few vocabulary activities, identifying the keywords, and with the suitable illustrations and examples, we can have a discussion on that. Then the lesson gets started with these visual inputs and interactive questions, and in the form of pedagogical approach, we can also discuss the background of Prince of Siddha, then chronologically the developments that have been taken place, attainment of enlightenment. Then we'll take up the reading segment, preview and vocabulary, the Kisa Gautami introduction and the grief of a mother, then addressing the issue of the mother through mustard seeds task, then the analysis of the mustard seed, the visiting the deathless house and bringing the seeds, then keywords, elicitation and explanation. All these will go well into the model lesson, and it is very time consuming. Now let us also look at the incorporating the teaching procedure, I do, we do, and you do aspects in the model lesson plan here as applied by the SCERT. So these are the simple notes for actual classroom transaction process of the model lesson. It may be very time consuming, but these are the real cognitive aspects that have to be taken care while dealing with the lesson, right? So look at the entire PPT for better understanding, and now we will have a cursory glance at the thematic elements of the lesson. So here Buddha's early life, then followed by the sermon at Benares, then the story of Kisa Gautami. The main part of the lesson is Kisa Gautami's young woman whose only son had died. Unable to accept his death, she went from house to house begging people to give her medicine that would bring her child back to life. People thought she had lost her senses. Finally, someone advised her to meet the Buddha. So, what happens later is the main crux of the lesson, and Buddha's response to her suffering, and what kind of realization that takes place in her mind. So, these are the Buddha's teachings, very important thematic elements. And central theme of the lesson is universality of suffering, acceptance, detachment, wisdom through experience. So why does this lesson matter to our students is teaching the emotional reality of loss, why suffering is shared human experience, how acceptance brings strength, how wisdom grows reflection, right? So how wisdom grows from reflection. So these are the important life matters for every human being and citizen of our country. So it is highly philosophical and compassionate lesson for our dear students of government schools and all private management schools too. So with this, we conclude the English subject matter in a nutshell. So hope you find this useful. Now let us go to the actual video lesson which we have already explained here. So dear viewers, all of you please go to the YouTube channel called English and Education Updates. You can see here, go to the playlist after home video shorts. You can see TET official, FA2, Mega DSC, no bag day. Every day, every Saturday, we'll have to have creative activities, engaging and promoting language enrichments, teacher's diary, short story series. So all highly enriching, useful elements, mega parent teachers meeting related, school complex session videos, learn a word a day. Like this, we have also have our SCERT prescribed English lessons in in the form of playlist. So if you click on this, you will get to see all the readily available PPT, IFP displayable lessons with the help of summaries and visually appealing images. Please go to all the lessons here for all class 10, highly useful. Even if students watch these small bit size videos, they can score better and they can maximize their performance in the SSC examinations. So I hope you find this information useful. Please do take care and do subscribe our videos. And now you can see the lesson, the ceremony at Banaras, at the end of these videos, because these are all orderly placed from unit 1 to unit 8, the ceremony at Banaras, simple PPT notes for examination. So once you click on this, you can share and
we know that
thank you
React
very much.
requires
Do take
less
care.
coding
Jai
and
Hind.
has more functionality compared to